Is this a situation where Hillary Clinton should apologize, not just to Donald Trump, but to the American people for this charade for the last 7 years that we've gone through? And basically, how do we repair the damage that's already been done?
Well, look, I think it's much darker than that. I think more serious than that, because what started in 15 and 16 as a dirty political operation that ultimately, even think about it, even at that time, they were able to corrupt elements within the DOJ and FBI, that then full-blown by 2017, you've got full corruption at the FBI and DOJ.
Right.
You have many of these characters. We ran that investigation. They were under subpoena. We never received a lot of this information that was really pertinent to our investigation. So right there, they lied and they misled Congress. And so, look, just fast forward. Where do we end up? Well, now, just in the last few weeks, we end up with transcripts from the Supreme Court leaking out of potential decisions on cases. You have protests occurring at the Supreme Court Justice's house. So
right.
That's how far. And I believe this kind of era of disinformation is really critical, right? And Robin, that's why I left. I didn't need a new job. I was perfectly happy representing the Central Valley in Congress, and Donald Trump didn't need a new company.
Right.
But part of this whole problem of the disinformation, our inability to not be able to communicate, and a lot of us being kicked off of all these social media platforms, all of this is related. I mean, that's why we started, True Social, was to try to combat all this, to allow the American people to communicate with one another.
Yeah.
So all of this is all related. I hope you understand that.
I've enjoyed being on Truth Social, by the way. I think Truth Social's been great. Just quickly, about 15 seconds.
I didn't know you were on. I'm gonna have to.
Please follow me back. Cash follows me. Cash Patel follows me on there. But no, I've enjoyed being on Truth. Just quickly, James Baker testified last week. He said the Bureau would have treated this type of information a lot differently had they known it was coming directly from the Clinton campaign. Just in 10 seconds, what'd you make of that? How did they not know?
Well, that's the thing. It's this little sliver versus the whole enchilada.
Yeah.
Baker had to have known the whole thing. I mean, he had to know that this whole thing was being concocted by the campaign. This is very specific as to whether or not the lawyer, when he came into the FBI, whether or not he was representing the Clintons and the DNC or not.
Yeah.
That's really what this comes down to.
Unbelievable.
So, and what Durham is able to do, he's really exposing all of these characters, which is good.
All right. Devin Nunes, great to have you back on.
Thanks,
Good to
Rob.
see you again. We appreciate it, as
my pleasure.
always.